When we moved down a trail, the trail is not very wide. We called it advancing on a 16-inch front. Just one right behind the other, working down this trail. And the first guy and the second guy, the first guy was the point man, and the second man was called the slack man. It comes from paratrooper training. But they had ways of working as they went down the trail and knowing how each other worked. And our point man for a long time was Razor, a guy whose actual name was R-A-Z-O-R, Razor. And his slack man was a guy from Kansas named Butch. And Razor always wanted to be a point man because he felt he could see enemy ambushes and see things and detect mines and stuff. He didn't want to be back in the column and be walked into an ambush by somebody that didn't know what they were doing. So he insisted on being the point man. And Butch was his slack man. Like when they moved down a trail, if there was a curve in the trail, Razor, being the point man, would cling to the bend of the curve. Butch would be out here, so that if they went around and Razor encountered the enemy, he could pull back and he could be covered by Butch. They had all these tactics to use on how to see, how to work, like that. And for instance, in bamboo, you can see a lot further at ground level than you can standing up. So they would take turns. One of them would crouch down and look under the bamboo and then motion for the other one whether to go forward or not. Or if he saw enemy coming, they would both set up and then shoot at the enemy when they came around the curve or down the trail. So they knew how to work together, and Razor finally got killed. He saved us 2 or 3 times. He saved us from being ambushed and killed. But then he himself was killed, and I was with him when he died, and he was always considered the hardest, coldest person in the unit. But I was with him, and I was being the medic at that time, so when he died, his eyes kind of softened, but I didn't know if he was getting softer or dying. I didn't know why that happened. Scene.